All right. We are welcome once again to this session, and in this session, I'll just be walking us through how we can actually work with a checkbox in our application, because some friends and some viewers actually reach out to me. How can I work with a checkbox in my Power App gallery, so that if I select, I can select all the items on my gallery. If I deselect, I can remove all the items, just like so. You can see this. I checked this and all the item. I currently have an item on my gallery that has been approved. That is why when I did unchecked, you can see the whole item is unchecked. Then for my side nav, for those that are still interested, if I see over 100 comments asking or requesting for me to show them on how I created this, I would be making a video or dropping a video. So with the side nav, you can click and it shows you the rejected request. But currently, there is no rejected request. If I select this, it will show me the return request. Currently, there is no return request. Then for the approved, I only have one approved request. So this is what I'll be using to just show us. I will not be building this from scratch just because of time's sake. I'll just be walking us through how we can implement the functionality for the checkbox, so that on the header, once you select your checkbox, the whole item gets selected, and once you uncheck, it gets removed. And once you select the checkbox inside your gallery, it selects that particular item. So without wasting much time, let's get started. All right, so I'll be taking this out from the preview mode. So having done this, it's basically simple. You just add your checkbox to your header or whatsoever it is called. This is my header. So I added my checkbox and I gave it a width of 35 and a height of 50. So that is what you're seeing here. All right, so having done that, I just added some functionality on the uncheck. We have some properties on check of this. That is, once the user check, what should happen? So I first of all cleared the co-selected item, then I cleared it, then I now said collect all item currently in the gallery. That is, or the name of my gallery is report gallery 2_2. So dot all item will select all the item on that gallery. Just create a collection of it. So that's basically what happens when you check, when the user check. So when the user uncheck of that checkbox on the header, what should happen? I just say clear the co-selected item. That is clear. It clears this formula, or this function clears everything on your collection. So that's basically it. So once I uncheck, it clears everything. Now, inside my gallery, I have a checkbox also, which is of the same size with 35. This is height 60. All right. So once I check this, what should happen? Now, what I did basically was just to check whether this item already exists. If it doesn't exist, you can add it. All right. So I just said on check of this, what I did was just to filter the co-selected item. So if it is equal to 0, then you create this collection, add this item to this. So that's basically it. Filter co-selected item. If the ID in co-selected item is equal to this item.id equals to 0, then add it. Then once same thing on check of it. So we go to uncheck. You just remove using remove if. Remove if the data source is co-selected item that we created when you check. If the ID matches, remove it. So that's very simple. You can see it's very simple. So if you derive value from this, please endeavor to subscribe, share, and like, please, so that the algorithm can actually refer this to a lot of persons or people. So that's basically on how to use your checkbox on your Power Apps gallery. So it's very simple, like we can all see. So when you check, it just creates the co-selected item, the whole item on your gallery. It adds it to that collection. Once you uncheck, it removes the whole item. So for this one, it just make a count. It checks if it doesn't exist, add it. Then when you uncheck, it just remove it if the ID matches. So that's basically it. And for those who might be interested for this my side nav, if you're interested in knowing how this was actually created, the side nav, you can actually drop a message so that I can actually make this video on how I created it. And for those who might be saying, oh, I love this and I would want to know how you also built this screen, it's also achievable with Power Apps and Container. You can see how arranged everything here is. So thank you very much. The sole aim of this is just to show us how the functionality of when you check and uncheck, and that has been done. Thank you very much, and I'll be in the chat box seeing our responses.